welcome back to the Red Crew. We are here to recap another UFC event. We have missed the last couple ones, but we're here to recap UFC 293. To my right, I have Matthew. To my far right, I have Ray. And from out of the country, in the country of Colombia, we have Chesco. Chesco, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
He says hello. So we're here to recap UFC 293. It was to me a mediocre UFC event. I don't know what you guys think about it. All I do is win, no matter what. Somebody who won no matter what today was Sean Strickland.
I've never been so happy for somebody that I don't know. Like, to me, I'm just like, it's cool that somebody won, somebody lost, but
similar feeling was
I'm very happy for Sean Strickland.
Oliveira. I liked when Oliveira won. It just made me feel really warm inside.
I don't like Oliveira.
Why not?
Why not?
You gotta ask.
Speak your truth.
Did he maybe choke somebody out that you like?
Yeah. Hey, the list of people you don't like is growing.
And the reason's the same every time.
You know what? It's been a tough year to be a...
Hey, look, I'm a hardcore
Dustin Poirier fan?
Yeah,
I'm a hardcore deep.
that's what it is when you're at the top, though. You know what I mean? When you're at the top, it's just like you're going to go through the grinder,
no
bro.
way to go but down.
I'm just going to throw this out there. Dustin, dude, love you from the bottom of my heart, man. But just, please, go to more jiu-jitsu classes or something. Like, you need to get your grappling game up, bro.
It's not a jiu-jitsu, it's the wrestling, dude.
Why are we talking about Dustin Poirier when Sean Strickland just made history? See, every time I leave the podcast, it just goes to shit.
Sean Strickland won, and amazing is like almost an understatement. It was very, no, let's go and say amazing, in an amazing manner, where he dominated, by standards of the round, 4 out of the 5 rounds.
Maybe the GOAT, definitely 1 or 2 next to Anderson Silva of that division. Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy what he did to Adesanya. Adesanya has never looked that way. Like, when Anderson Silva lost to Chris Weidman, he got caught. He got caught on the chin because Anderson Silva was messing around, and that's how Anderson Silva got caught. Versus when he lost to Pereira, he was winning that fight. Adesanya was winning the fight, and Pereira came back in the 5th round and knocked him out, but he was winning that fight. This fight, he maybe won round 2. I think we all agree to that. He won the round 2, but he did not win it convincingly.
He hasn't had rounds
like
we
that. We had to guess, like, did he not?
In the air. It could have gone to either one because there was not a
lot done.
Action.
Yeah.
But the only person that's put rounds on him like that was Gastelum.
Gastelum was the only one.
They didn't do it as many rounds.
No, yeah,
and he worked way harder. Like, you could see that was a grind out for Gastelum, whereas like Sean Strickland literally could have fought another fight, no question.
And Adesanya clearly won that Gastelum fight. He clearly got dominated. This fight was not close.
At all.
This fight was not close at all.
I think it was you that said it, that this is probably one of, if not the biggest upset in UFC.
To me, it's the biggest upset. Why? Because
of the way he did it.
Because of the way he did it. Like, when Holly Holm beat Ronda Rousey, even though she was dominating the fight, it happened in the 2nd round, and it was a head kick, right? It just ended. Because if Ronda Rousey ever would have got Holly Holm down, that could have been it. When Juliana Pena beat Amanda Nunes, it was in the 2nd round. It was after like a really hard like exchange, and she got her on a choke. Anderson Silva had, like I said, when Bisping beat Rockhold, it was like just a check hook that landed in the right spot. Like, those were just moments.
When
this was
beat Ray, I mean,
that one too.
Yeah.
That was an upset.
It was an upset.
When did you beat me?
In Utah.
You forgot already?
Oh, the wrestling match.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You mean when I fucking put you in a guillotine and you almost choked out?
What were we doing?
Whatever, dude. Whatever. I won the. It's like Nate Diaz. He lost a boxing
fight. I wasn't expecting it. Of course.
Exactly, bro. Like, that's like Nate Diaz won that fucking boxing match. Like, he put him in a guillotine. He clearly said, "You might have beat me in boxing, but I would have fucking killed you." That's exactly what I did to you. You might have pinned me down in wrestling, but I got you in a choke.
He's talking like a true loser.
I goddamn right I am.
Trying to find excuses after excuse after excuses. What do you think, Chesco?
I think that every time I leave the podcast, it goes to shit. Okay? Get your stuff together.
I'm just speaking facts.
No, I am extremely happy for Sean Strickland. I am extremely sad that I was wrong and Ray was right. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. But outside of that,
Biggest disappointment.
yeah,
of the night.
biggest disappointment ever. Outside of that, I am extremely happy for Sean Strickland. I was talking to these guys before the podcast started. I told them I don't think he can sustain this. I really don't. I really think this was like a perfect night for Sean Strickland that I don't think he could replay. This was like his Michael Jordan moment. He came out and gave the perfect 10 out of 10 fight.
I think what he should have done was should just take the gloves off and put him in the octagon. Like, guys, I'm not gonna have a better night than this. Bye.
No lie, no lie.
You know,
But I am extremely happy for him. I think if he fights Whitaker, he loses. I think if he fights Du Plessis, he loses. Maybe even if he fights Adesanya again, he loses.
Whitaker's a fucking big problem
Yeah.
for him.
So,
Because you never really know how what he's entering for. He could be entering to jab or he could be entering to shoot.
yeah.
And his wrestling's top notch.
Poor Izzy though, man. He lost the title like was it 2 fights ago or something, or a fight ago?
He's lost 2
Lost
out of
it
his last
again.
3.
Very hard year, but I mean, it also just shows you the gamer he is. You know, he goes, he lost in a really good way today in terms of, he accepted it and realized he lost basically every fucking round. But he's a gamer. He's gonna come
So
back.
here's the deal. If you want to beat Izzy, the only thing you got to do is train with fucking Alex Pereira, bro. That's it. Have Alex Pereira train
But,
you.
It
you
worked
know-
for Strickland.
But
Yeah.
but Strickland didn't fight that much differently than he
No.
ever does. I mean, he might have been a little more controlled, but that's the only thing you're really gonna say that's different. He literally has great stats in terms of head absorption. He doesn't take a lot of doesn't take a lot of hits. I say he doesn't take a lot of head. I hope he does. Tonight he surely is. But yeah, he's just good with his head movement. He fights behind his shoulder and behind a jab pretty well.
That
So
Philly show is beautiful.
I honestly don't think it looks all that beautiful, but his face came out almost the same. It's undeniable. I think
Izzy's face looked fucked up.
and he's the darker skin of the two.
Very
So-
politically correct. I already have the edit of word you said.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you.
26 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I wrote it down.
I
I
got you.
guessed because since I'm not there.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
We have to watch what the fuck we say.
I'm curious. That's why I'm curious at what it was, because obviously there's a lot of shit that we say that. Now I'm like, fuck. It's gonna eat me
Anyways,
up. It's gonna eat me up tonight.
So the only fight for Israel is the rematch, huh?
I think he has to take time off, man.
How much time? He lost what, two out of the last 3 fights.
But he's coming back too quick, I think. That could be part of it.
Okay.
Usman, we said that when Usman came back versus Leon Edwards, he did not look good in that second fight. After getting knocked out, you came back too quick. Adesanya came back after getting knocked out to Pereira pretty quickly. Not only that, in that Pereira fight he won, he took some damage and came back
I'm not
pretty
gonna lie to you.
quickly.
That second Pereira fight, I thought Pereira was gonna win again.
Yes, like
Mhm.
He won by the luck of like, if that overhand didn't land on Pereira that day, Pereira probably would have taken that fight too.
yeah. So he's coming back very quickly. I think take some time off. When he comes back, he can do whatever he wants. He's the GOAT. Now, I think right now it's better. Let some of the division. Let's see another fight. Let's see Du Plessis if he gets better in time. If not, let's see Whitaker. Let's see, and then what happens.
I really just kind of feel like it was just a slept-on fight. I mean,
Yeah.
when you look at Izzy, he
You
was
think
a
just
he
underestimated him?
was a shell of himself, and he fought like himself stylistically, but like the switch never turned on. Like for a second, it was like, oh, he's gonna turn on, and it just
He just never
and then
could,
turned
yeah.
it back off. It was like he got bullied is kind of what it looked like
Yeah.
in there. Like he allowed himself to get bullied, and I think that was something he's gonna look back at. He did not stand his ground in a way that.
It was Israel Adesanya at his worst with Strickland at his best, and
For sure.
that's what it was, and
Best way to put it.
that's what gave Strickland the win. Now,
Now it's a whole new world. It's
Yeah.
Aladdin, baby. You could throw a dart at that list, and whoever it falls on, it's a good fight to fight.
And we can
Strickland.
never count out Strickland.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there's
No, of course
multiple
not.
fights that he should be losing. Yes.
Yes.
Especially in that top 5.
we
But
have Du Plessis, Robert
What
Whitaker,
do we
Derek
fucking
Cannonier,
know?
and Martin Vettori. Out of those, who do you think he beats?
Vettori.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
he beats
But that's just
Vettori.
one person up.
I would give it to Vittori. But
Really?
again, what the fuck?
No,
what
he
do
maybe.
I know, Like I don't know. shit.
But outside of that, he's gonna be the underdog against all of them. He can maybe still win, but he will be the underdog.
I think he's.
Well, I'll
gonna-
tell you like this: by the maybe mid next year or so, I see Hamza being champion of that division.
And that Ray is saying, he has a good point. Hamza is not on that list. Bo Nickal's not on that list. Those two guys.
Ooh, Bo Nickal's a bad motherfucker.
Those
too.
two guys.
I don't think Bonico's. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but I'm saying, for example, if Adesanya ever does want it back, when he does want to come, let's say Adesanya takes a year off, which is not crazy, right? Let's say he
Shouldn't
fights.
do that.
Huh?
Shouldn't do a year.
Or 6 months, 8
yeah,
months,
6 months, because he's so used to
8
normal,
to 10
and
months.
that's what makes him and Volkanovski so good. They're just always fighting. But
Let's say he takes
yeah,
6
then
to
he
10
probably
months.
needs a break now.
In 10 months, Bo Nickel probably has 2 more victories. In 10 months. Like, maybe 3. If he has 2 to 3 more victories, Bo Nickel is on the short, and that's new blood that Adesanya hasn't fought yet. Like, so now this buys him time. He can come back and fight whoever the champion is, whether it's Hamza, if Hamza wins, Adesanya's first in line to fight Hamza. The problem
I don't
is
think Bo Nickel is gonna have that easy a time going into the upper.
But I'll tell you like this,
that-
bro.
Like if he fights a Hamza or something, like
No, he can't
now
fight
you got like
Hamza.
now you got a serious problem because now you got someone who can handle your.
like, say if Bo Nickel beats Derek Brunson, he's in there.
That's a hard.
That's a
fucking
hard
thing
fight.
To do. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
very
it's a
hard
hard
thing
fight.
to do.
and
then you
Hamza's
start deserving
fighting.
it. Yeah.
Hamza's fighting
Paulo Costa.
Paulo Costa
Yeah.
on in December. I think
And
it
if
was
you can handle that, yeah, you've
dude.
earned it,
Dude,
you know?
if he could beat Paul Costa, he's earned a title. He's earned a title fight. And if he gets the title,
At
I'm
least
gonna
the number
tell you
one
right now,
contender.
bro. Name one Dagestani dude or a Russian dude at that caliber that gets the title and gives it up easily.
Now, don't forget, Hamza is gonna be small for that division. He was big.
Yeah, but he could be bulking right now. I mean,
Yeah,
if
Bro,
if
he looks
if he
huge.
decides it's home, he can
Yeah.
make
like
a
like
good
like like
185.
on Instagram, I've seen some of like his newest training videos or whatever, like him like hitting the bag. Dude, Hamza looks fucking
Yeah,
huge.
but there's 3 guys that fought at 205 from that division.
He's definitely
So
a
it's,
fucking problem.
you're going up to a different division where you see
It's
Du
different
Plessis?
power is different. Yeah.
Du Plessis does not look like a 185.
I don't see
He looks like a bodybuilder.
Hamzat.
That's what he looks like.
I don't see Hamzat as world champion at 185. I don't think it's really made for him. But also
Hey
170. I think it's too far.
Matthew, what'd you learn tonight, bro?
That Sean Strickland's the goat, dude.
Nah, okay. You learned
I
that.
don't know
You
if I would
learned
say
that.
the GOAT.
He's the goat.
You
You
know,
beat the
he's
goat. He's the goat.
I'm
That's how it
with
works.
Matthew tonight,
If you
man.
beat the BMF, fucking yeah, you are the BMF.
No, that is
you know?
not true.
Yes, it is.
That is not true. There's
Dang, what does that make Covington then?
I mean, we already understand he's the best, but that's
Who?
besides the point. Covington.
Fuck
dude.
Covington, bro.
Dude, Covington is the goat.
Covington's
bro.
a bitch.
He's the best. He's the best on the mic. He's the funniest. He's the best looking.
he is
you know?
funny. He is very good
And
looking.
he's
I'll tell you
Donald
that.
Trump's favorite fighter. Most important.
No, Donald Trump's favorite fighter is
It's
the GOAT.
Dustin Poirier.
Is
That's the
Game
second
Bread.
thing he's gonna have to
Game
edit
Bread.
out.
Game Bread Masvidal is Donald Trump's favorite fighter. So that's a great thing about this fight. Strickland and
It
Adesanya.
opens up a lot of
We have
opportunities
no
for
idea
them.
who they're fighting
It
next.
makes it fun for
Yeah.
185 for a little while, you know, because
Either way, congrats, Sean. You did it,
I
buddy.
love it. It inspired me. So thank you for a
Alright.
good fight, man.
We'll see you guys on the next UFC 290.
Quattro.
150
bro.
minutes.
Chesko.
Yeah.
Chesko got it right this time.
I got it in front of me.
I don't know if that really counts, but
Maybe we should just leave you there in Colombia.
yeah, you know numbers in Colombia apparently. We want to give a big thank you to Chesko for joining us today from a different continent, different country. different
Country.
continents. No, continent too.
Oh,
It's South America. Right? I think it's still. Is Colombia still in South America?
Colombia is the tallest, the northest country in South America.
So yeah, still South America.
cool, man.
In the Americas.
I guess different continent and country. Have a good time out there, man.
You weren't wrong. Just not
Please get me some things for my girl. Just a bunch of brand name stuff. The cream of the crop. I'll pay you whenever you get back. That being said, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to tell him that he was right for once. He's not going to
Not
hear
me.
a lot after this. So go ahead and just put it in the comments down so he can hype up his ego a little bit since he lost against me. You know, everybody's got to lose once. He's on the back on a winning streak. So with that, we're going to leave you. Peace.